this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind, and write them in their hearts. And I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord. For all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins, and their iniquities will I remember no more. In that he saith a new covenant, he hath made the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away.
According to the Holy Scriptures, Yahushai, the Son of the Most High, is set to bring immortality to the nation of Israel, the elect, via establishing the tabernacle of David. As we talk about the second coming of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he is coming to take down this current world ruled by Esau, Edom, and establish a righteous kingdom, which is synonymous with the throne of David. That's scriptural, which is a government that's going to run this world in righteousness.
But now hath he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was established upon better promises. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. For finding fault with them, he saith, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel, and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind, and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord. For all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins, and their iniquities will I remember no more. In that he saith a new covenant, he hath made the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away. For this is...
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, and what I want to get into this morning, is the concept of betting on forever. As we've, put, everything, on Yahushai. You speak in terms, of gambling. All right, and matter of fact, let's start here. Okay, let's get this in Matthew. Okay, and then we'll move around from there. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 27. It says, Then answered Peter, all right, and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have thereafter? Okay, so Peter, is inquiring, what is he going to get? What are they going to get? All right, for forsaking everything, and that's putting it all on Yahushua. They put it all on Yahushua. They left, their families to follow Yahushua. They left their occupations to follow Yahushua. Okay, and we don't have to do it to the extent that they did it. Okay, Yahushua was physically there. All right, but we are we do have to become unavailable a lot for our family. It's only so far we can go as a career and a profession before it starts to interfere with the spirit. So we're limited, okay, because we have to sacrifice a lot of time, resources, and energy and put it towards Yahweh Shai, and that's us betting on forever, you know? So we're really, constantly sacrificing more and more and putting it on Yahweh Shai. When we sacrifice something in this world to give it, to Yahweh Shai, you might be in a position where you don't have to work as many hours, okay, and you're able to sacrifice more time to Yahweh Shai. There's certain relationships that, you don't give a lot of attention to anymore, okay? And you're sacrificing and you're putting that on Yahweh Shai. So whatever we take, from this world, whatever we sacrifice in this world and put it on Yahweh Shai, that's us betting on forever, man. And as we believe, all right, this is a sure thing, okay? This is not a gamble. No, this is a sure thing. It's just a thing of win, all right? And Yahweh Shai let them know that they was betting on the sure thing, because you go into this word forsaken, okay? You go into this word forsaken, all right?
Strong's G, 863. Fear me. Fear me.
Okay. Now you go down, it says, and this is for the word abandon, all right, well, forsaken. Salakia says to disregard, all right. It says to omit, to neglect, okay, to give up, to keep no longer, all right. And as you get down, yep, it says, this is the last definition. It says to abandon, to leave destitute, man. And there's certain relationships, careers, that we've had to completely abandon. Certain things that interfered, with, our walk in Yahweh Shai. There's certain things that we have to completely abandon. Some things we have to cut back on tremendously, and some things we have to let go altogether. All right, and we do that so we can bet on Yahweh Shai. We can bet on forever, man. See, we're betting on eternity, man. You see, and because the world doesn't see the immediate, payoff, this looks obsolete to them. This looks worthless. Us teaching, on the highways and byways, doing these lessons during the week, okay, fasting, sustaining from particular things, abstaining from particular things, okay. To the world, that looks pointless, man. But we understand, all right, we got all our chips in the middle of the table on Yahweh Shai, and we're betting on forever, man. And we know it's a sure hit, okay, through faith, all right, which Matthew 19:28, and Yahweh Shai said unto them, verily, all right, or truly, on everything. You see, verily I say unto you, that ye which have allowed me in the regeneration, so like ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, which we're coming into that time. As we see the MOTB, all right, it's constantly being, pushed. The infrastructure, all right, for the MOTB system is constantly being pushed, okay. Then you have the war, okay, that's constantly brewing. The rumors of war. The America and Iran, which ultimately going to be America, Iran, and Russia, okay. Then China, all right, and so forth and so on. So as we seeing these things happening, this is the scenario in which Yahweh Shai is going to come and establish the throne of David in the earth, man. Okay. So we're in that time where Yahweh Shai is finna sit in his glory and see that all the effort of the prophets, from the beginning until now, all right, is finna be rewarded. Okay? It says, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, and everyone that have forsaken houses and brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive an hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life. So he threw eternity in the mix. Okay, it's one thing to get back lands and as it says the relationships that we lost, because hey, our people, okay, we're of the elect, we're the progenitors of the nation, man. So we're gonna bring back, okay, all our family, man. Okay, and then some. You see, we're gonna our mother will come back, our father, aunties, uncles. All right, because we know this the remnant. Okay, the scripture say he would pick two of a household, one of a family. All right, so there's only a few. The Lord is extrapolating the elect from the rest of Israel at this time. Okay, and the elect will have the mindset to bet it all on Yahushua. Okay, betting on forever, bet on the eternal righteous kingdom. This is what we're betting on, man. Okay, and we know it's going to hit. It says, so we're going to receive, everything 100-fold, and it's going to keep multiplying. All right. Verse 30 said, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first, man. And that's the duality of, Esau and Jacob, which Esau, is first. He's the chief nation in the earth. Okay. And in Israel, we're the tail. Where it's going to be a complete, all right, switch around. Yahushua is coming to turn things right side up. Because right now it's backward as hell. Seeing princes, walking as servants. Okay. Those servants upon horses. Okay. It's backwards. All right. But the Yahushua is coming to straighten out, okay, the power structure of the earth, man, with putting Israel, his people, back on top. And it's going to be forever. You see? And this is why, because we always go to 2 Corinthians chapter 4. All right. 2 Corinthians chapter 4. And we usually go straight to verse 16, 17 on down, but we're going to, read it out. You're going to start at 1, I'll just go through it and build up, to the point of the Apostle Paul, all right, pushing, okay, the eternal glory that's to come, okay? This is 2 Corinthians 4:1. It says, therefore, since the Most High, all right, in his mercy has given us this new way, we never give up, all right? And the new way is of Yahushua, okay? Because, through the law, we will never get back to glory if we was judged, okay, by the letter of the law, all right? Which the law, all right, is righteous. The law is a beautiful thing, okay? But we don't have, all right, what it takes in this flesh to uphold that whole law. And we're not in a situation to uphold that whole law because we're still in captivity, man, okay? So we're in a position to where, it will be impossible to be justified through the law. But through Yahushua, we can be justified, man. Because through Yahushua, all right, because when you go into Yahushua, as he spoke, to the scribes and Pharisees, the wicked niggas, all right, that was trying to be over righteous and, trying to burden Jake, with the whole law, which they wasn't keeping. They was being very hypocritical, But what did he tell them? Love the Most High with all our mind, heart, and soul, and love thy neighbor as thyself, okay? And through that mindset, through faith in Yahushua, we're going to be justified, man. Because if we love the Most High, we're not going to follow, okay, Christianity, okay? We're not going to follow, all right, Islam and all these different, ideologies and, pagan, doctrines, all right, that dominate this world, okay? We're going to have a fear, we're going to have a reverence, on how we conduct ourselves based on our fear in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, okay? And if we love thy neighbor as thyself, man, okay, well, that by default, you begin to keep the law. It's a trickle-down effect, okay? You keep the parts of the law that we can keep, just by nature, man. Because if you love your neighbor as yourself, man, you're not going to put your neighbor in a bad predicament, man. You're not going to slander your neighbor, You're not going to set your neighbor up for failure because you wouldn't want those things done to you. You want to steal, you want kill, all right, adultery, okay? Be a stumbling block, So by default, loving thy neighbor as thyself, it puts you in the spirit of keeping, the portion of the law that we can keep, man. And we're doing it without, having to go to the actual law to see what to do in this situation. No, I'm gonna treat him like I want to be treated. You see? I'm gonna treat him like I want to be treated, man. Okay? So you don't have to go to the, Leviticus to see what to do in this situation. No, you in the spirit. And that's the new way Yahushua, all right, has made for us, okay? And we begin to walk in that way, okay? It says that the good news we preach is hidden behind a veil. It is hidden only for people who are perishing, man, okay? So the good news, here it is, we're speaking of an eternal rulership, man, spiritual powers. We speak of these things, and we bring this good news to our people, all right, but we have to remember there's a remnant that's perishing, man. See, Jake, all right, they wasn't born with the fear of the Lord, with the faith of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai to begin to bet on forever, man. Okay, because right now betting on Yahweh Shai looks like a bad bet, which hey, things are swinging in our favor, you know. But if you look on the surface level of someone that's carnal, betting on Yahweh Shai looks like a bad bet. You know, they don't see. You know, like our people don't have a vision to see. Okay, because in order to look ahead, okay, you got to have vision. Okay, like the Lord has put the Spirit on us to see. All right, the kingdom. You know, the kingdom is within us, as Yahweh Shai said, man. You know, so we begin to operate, you know, as if we're in the kingdom now, how we operate amongst each other. Okay, so we're seeing, you know, the fruits, okay, of what we bet on, man. Okay, we're starting to see, all right, first off, we see the peace, the order, you know, the understanding, all right, because as we see people bugging out, losing it, and we're stable. Why? Because I bet is working out. See, these people finna lose, all right? People finna gamble, all right? They finna take a bet with the C-Hip. When that's mandated during the hour of temptation, a lot of people gonna go all in with the C-Hip, man, and lose, okay? You see? So at the end of the day, as an Israelite, all right, you can either bet on Esau or you can bet on Yahweh Shai. Okay, and 2/3 is meant for them to bet, all right, on Esau, you know, in his digital, you know, new world order. Okay, we're going to bet on Yahweh Shai in these prophecies, man. Okay, verse 4 says, Satan, who is the God of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. Okay, so Esau, which he comes in the energy of Satan, as the scriptures say in 2 Thessalonians, okay, have blinded the minds of Jake, because Jake reality is only based on what Esau shows them. Okay, that's why Jake can't see past, you know, trying to be, you know, successful according to Esau's standards, you know, which his whole system is a scam. All right, but most of our people, they still believe the scam. You know, they still look at, you know, a certain, lifestyle as making it. That's their end all be all. Okay, being a part, you know, of these particular circles, and, you know, being popular and celebrity and being around this and that, you know, they still look at these things as prosperous, man. You know, living in a certain neighborhood, you know, driving certain cars, like that's Jake, end all be all. Okay, being popular in the neighborhood, whatever, you know, a nigga heaven is, you see, that's the only far as our people can see. Okay, and this is the prosperity that Esau has given them, you know, through television, through music. Okay, this is the social media. All right, but they're blinded, you know, to the true glory. They're blinded to seeing forever in Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, it said they are, and it goes into it said they are unable to see the glorious light of the good news. They don't understand this message about the glory of Hamashiach, who is the exact likeness of the Most High. Okay, so Jake, you know, is just not given to 2/3 to see it. You know, no matter how we break it down, what we're doing, what we're a part of, will be foolish. Okay, to try to get them to buy into it. All right, they would look at it as foolishness, man. Okay, you start talking about the chariots. Okay, you start talking about, you know, the throne of David amongst Jake, man. That's foolishness to Jake, man. Okay, so we're in a time now, all right, where we'll only deal with those that see, all right, and move how we move, man. Because even you go here to 2nd Esdras, okay. Let's get this in 2nd Esdras, the 8th chapter, okay. And we can start here. 2nd Esdras 8:50, it says, all right, it says, for many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. You know, and we see pride, you know, is peeking out in the earth, man, amongst Esau, Okay, and you see, especially our people over here in America, Jake, pride is at an all-time high. Okay, our people are in the worst predicament that they've ever been in, where their pride is off the chain. They're more wicked than they ever been, but their pride, is off the charts. Okay, and that's a token of them not, understanding the humility that comes in Yahweh Shai. And that's another thing, because humility it seems weak, to our people, to move with, in order, to be humble, that's a sign of weakness amongst our people. Okay, in which they're finna reap, the fruits of pride, man, which is a destruction, man, torments, so they gonna great miseries, man. Okay, but you read verse 51, said, but understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. Okay, so the archangel Uriel is telling, Ezra, look, don't even waste time on them niggas that don't see it. If Jake don't see it, okay, we're not here, all right, to convince Jake. Okay, the elect, all right, are predestined. Just by the preaching of this word, they're going to be convinced. You see, they're going to be fully persuaded, and continue to be more and more persuaded as this thing goes on, man, as they see this thing play out. Okay, it says, but understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee, the glory of forever, man, the glory of the kingdom, because we're bound by belief. You see, the body of Yahweh Shai is bound by belief. They come in faith, man. Okay, that one doctrine, okay, in the same judgment, okay, the same belief. Okay, anything outside of that, okay, this is going to seem foolish to them, man. Okay, it said, for unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteous is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom, man. You see? So we understand that Yahweh Shai is bringing a forever paradise to the earth, man. A forever rest to the earth, man. A forever retirement, man. Okay? It is going to be immortals, but we're going to be retired, all right, from labors, man. Okay? We're going to be given the responsibility of ruling, okay, in righteousness, man. Overseeing, okay, the affairs of the earth in righteousness, man. Okay, in paradise, while these heathens labor and build our kingdom, man. Bring paradise back to the earth, man. You see? So this is, so you got to be a visionary to see these things, but our people can't see past, a trip to Miami, a cruise, okay, courtside seats at the Laker game. So your nigga can't see past that, man. Okay. And the hopeful elect, we already see America being wiped off the map. Okay? No more such thing as a NATO, EU. All these heathens going into captivity. And Yahweh Shai ruling, man. Okay? And earth, going back to giving forth its strength. Even, the animals, the ecosystem, all these things being reset. See, we can see these things, man. The more, we tap into Yahweh Shai, the more, all right, we buy into this thing. That's why it's the more we'll be willing to bet, because you might, let's say, you make a bet, you might, place a wager, you see. But then, as you begin to believe more, you begin to bet more on this, man. Okay? That's why I say it's why, because we don't, because it's not a thing of money, it's a thing of time. That's the thing that we have to bet on Yahweh Shai is our time. So as we believe more and more in the vision, we invest more and more time into it. Okay? You see? So let's go back to my family finish this. Verse 53 said, the root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness and the mouth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten forever, man. Which there's death. You see, because Yahweh Shai, through him, we're conquering death. You see, and he's going to change, our bodies, into immortals, man. We're going to be actually changed into immortals, man. And the root of evil, which is Esau Edom, is sealed up. He's going to be put in captivity, and eventually he's going to be cut out the earth, man. Okay, eradicated out the earth, man. It says sorrows are past, and the end is showed the treasure of immortality, man. It always ends with, immortality, man. What the Yahweh Shai, what he tell them they was going to get. Immortality, man. You shall inherit everlasting life. Okay? The Archangel Uriel was telling Ezra, hey, you're going to get immortality, man. The treasure of immortality, man. Okay? Even in this, matter of fact, let's go here since we here. 2nd Ezra 7 and 43 says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. Okay? So, any way you look at it, this Bible is full of promises, okay, of immortality, man. Okay, and righteousness, man, and rulership. Okay? You see? So, the Bible, constantly points towards immortality, man. Okay, that's to come. And see, that's a far out thing, to our people. I say, like the elder brother in Alabama always says, R1, you got to be built a certain way, to even consider this. Okay? Because this is far out. This is why Yahweh Shai said, I'm from above. Talking to the Pharisees and Sadducees and these niggas that was, had these different, especially the Sadducees, because they was of the upper echelon, They had, the wealth. Most of the wealth was amongst, the Sadducees, and the Herodians. Okay? And, they were so concerned about their current situation in Rome, the status, the wealth. That was everything to them niggas, man. And Yahweh Shai was letting them know, like, y'all from below, I'm from above, man. Y'all niggas is content, okay, with being do boys, all right, for these nasty ass Edomites, man, these Romans. Okay, you're content with the crumbs of another man's kingdom. No, I'm talking about our own kingdom forever. You see? But Jake couldn't see it. All right, Jake couldn't see past, their their comfortable, okay, situations that they was in at the moment. Okay? Jake didn't have a mindset towards immortality, man. Okay? Let's go from there. Let's go back to 2 Corinthians. All right, this 2 Corinthians, all right, 5 and 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 5. It says, you see, we don't go around preaching ourselves. We preach that Yahweh Shai of Mashiach is Lord, and we ourselves are your servants for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. As Yahweh Shai washed the feet, of his disciples, okay, showing them that, look, this ministry is about serving, man. We're here to serve, okay? You see, we're here, all right, to teach and edify, warn, watch, that's a service, okay? The Lord has raised up the prophets to provide a service for Israel, man, and to the elect, all right? They will take heed, okay? As we watch, as we teach, as we break down, we push, mindset, character building, okay? Brothers going, to the health, when you tap into these videos, you're being served, just as, the scripture go into, how wisdom, buildeth the house. Okay, well, who are the builders, man? The prophets. Okay, and that's a service, man. It compares his ministry to working in the vineyard. Okay, all these are positions, of labor, and tedious labor at that. It says, verse 6, for the Most High who said, let there be light in the darkness, has made this light shine in our hearts, so we could know the glory of the Most High that is seen in the face of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. We now have this light shining in our hearts, but we ourselves are like fragile clay jars containing this great treasure. This makes it clear that our great power is from the Most High, not from ourselves. Yeah, man. See, we have these bodies in these earthly vessels, man. We still got, we have this treasure, this wisdom in these earthly vessels. All right, because here it is, we have, this heavenly wisdom, but it's in these mortal bodies. They get sick, they get tired, you know, you bone break, sprain ankle, you still got to deal, with the weakness and the fragileness of the flesh. But we have this heavenly treasure, which is this wisdom. And that's to show that it's not of us, man. And that's why Jake try to, make themselves, bigger than what they are, to make it seem as if the wisdom is coming from them. No, the wisdom is going through us. The wisdom comes from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It just flows through us to the believers, man. Okay? And we're not here to make it seem as if the wisdom comes from us, man. The wisdom comes from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because it's all about the Heavenly Father through His Son getting the glory for everything that's happening, man. Okay? We're the messengers. Okay? And that John the Baptist spirit, man. It says, we are pressed on every side by troubles, but we are not crushed. We are perplexed, but not driven to despair. We are hunted down, but never abandoned by the Most High. We get knocked down, but we are not destroyed. Through suffering, our bodies continue to share in the death of Yahushua, so that the life of Yahushua may also be seen in our bodies, man. Okay, so as we've placed, our wages on Yahushua, there's a suffering that comes with that. That initiation process, man. All right, as Yahushua said, we will drink of that cup. And that's a thing that steers away a lot of people as well. Jake don't want to suffer. You had that last guy, that little feminine Jake with the dreads. He got to talking about, falling out with his family, and he was being, all right, persecuted, all right, for the truth. Okay. And he began to complain about, pretty much he didn't sign up for this, man. Okay, this is a part of it. This is us being initiated. And we're willing to go through these things because we believe in the glory that's to come. This is a light thing. And the Apostle Paul, he's going to go into it. This is a light thing we're suffering compared to the reward we're going to get, man. All right? But we really have to believe that to endure suffering, man. But these Jakes, they really don't believe, either really don't believe that they're not going to want to suffer anything, man. Because if you don't really believe something, you definitely don't want to suffer for it, man. It's one thing to, to sacrifice your time for it. Then it's a whole nother thing to suffer for it, man. To take loss because of this, man. Okay? But you got to have the mindset of Apostle Paul, man. He counted everything but dung to gain Yahushua. Anything that we have in this world, when you compare it to what Yahushua is bringing, the reward Yahushua is bringing, it don't compare. Okay? You can have, houses all throughout the earth, estates all throughout the earth. Okay? You can have, women and riches and wealth and popularity in this society. It's not going to, that don't compare to what Yahushua is coming with, man. Okay? You see? No matter what you can have in this world, it's not going to compare to the reward. Because first of all, this world can't give you immortality, man. Okay? This world can't give you spiritual powers. This world can't make it to where, okay, Esau can't give you the ability, to inhabit other planets, man. He can't even give us the ability to fully tap into this planet. There's certain things that Esau, all right, there's certain things that the Most High has kept away from Esau, man. Okay? So he's very limited. You see? You see, when Yahushua comes, he's going to remove the ceiling. Okay? Because Esau, all right, he's in his power, but he has a ceiling. He has a limit in what he can tap into. Okay? He can't tap into immortality. There's still certain laws of physics that he can't get around. Talk about these fighter jets. They keep souping them up, but guess what? There's still certain maneuvers that those pilots can't do because they'll die. Okay? Based on their G-force. Okay? So this devil is limited. He can't get to the bottom of the ocean. Okay? He hasn't discovered all the rainforest. So there's things on earth that this man don't even have access to, man. So he's limited in what he can give you, and he's only going to give you something and when Esau gives you something, you have to denounce righteousness, man. So what's the point in it? Okay? So we endure the suffering because we know that there's a righteous blessing to come after, man. Okay, and it's gonna be forever. It says, verse 11, yes, we live under constant danger of death because we serve Yahushua, so that the life of Yahushua will be evident in our dying bodies. So we live in the face of death, but this has resulted in eternal life for you, you know? So it's just like Elder Malcolm always goes into, you know, he opened up his lessons, you know, to brothers that are sacrificing their life and freedom to teach this word, you know, because best believe, all right, we're high priority, all right, on Esau's New World Order agenda, you know, of sex to remove from the earth. Okay? You see, we know, all right, that we make ourselves a target of prey, you know, as we teach this word. But the elect is being edified. Okay, the kingdom, all right, is being preached. You see? So the Lord put the spirit on his men to be bold in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai to teach this word in the face of losing everything in any moment, man. You know? Any moment, you know, that the Lord, you know, put the spirit on Esau to roll. Okay, any moment, you know, like say, just spoiling those that fear the Lord, casting them out of their houses, you know, that's a part of it. But it all goes into making that wager on eternity, man, betting on forever. Okay, so it goes into, it says, but we continue to preach, all right, because we have the same kind of faith the Psalms has had when he said, I believe, all right, in the Most High, so I speak. Okay, so as we believe, we speak, man. You know, like Jeremiah said, I can't stop. You know, like Jeremiah tried to stop. You know, Jake had, you know, he was fed up with Jake. You know, he tried to stop, you know, but he couldn't. It was like a fire in his belly, man. You know, there's no way we can keep silent. Okay, believing what we have, in the faith that we have, there's no way we can keep silent, man. You know, this understanding. Okay, and it says we know that the Most High who raised the Lord Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick in Isaiah about keeping silent, man. Okay, Isaiah 62. Okay, and 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Okay, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent, man. Okay, so as we truly believe, all right, in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, we have this understanding, and we're constantly growing in understanding. We're seeing prophecy happen real time, you know. Faith is increasing, you know. So how could we be silent, man? And we're commanded not to be silent, man. You know, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent, man. And give him no rest, verse 7, till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. Let's read this in the NLT. Give the Lord no rest until he completes his work, until he makes Jerusalem the pride of the earth, man. And we're seeing that in progress, man. Okay? We're being raised up, all right, to be, all right, that nation, that royal, all right, priesthood, man. All right? That was told to us in Exodus, man. That was reaffirmed, okay, in the book of Peter. Okay? That royal generation, man. That royal priesthood. Okay? This is what's being established, man. All right? Until the Lord completes their work. All right? The scriptures command us, you know, give the Lord no rest, man. Okay? So let's go back to 2 Corinthians 4. Okay? It says, we know, all right, that the Most High who raised the Lord Yahweh Shai, you know, 2 Corinthians 4 and 14, 144. Okay? And it says, we know that the Most High who raised the Lord Yahweh Shai will also raise us with Yahweh Shai and present us to himself together with you. Okay? And this is in the end. Okay? When the elect are all changed, you know, even those that die in Yahweh Shai are going to be raised up and changed, man. Okay? Through the power of the Heavenly Father, man, through his son Yahweh Shai. You see, the Apostle Paul is speaking about the end game because he went through the sufferings, All right, but now he's speaking about the end game. All right, there's going to be the reward for the suffering, man. And the suffering is building us, for to be able to handle the blessing, man. Like you look at life, a lot of times, the Lord will take you through a rough patch, okay, to build you, to prepare for his blessing, man. Because you go into people that, have longevity in anything. Well, they had to learn, certain principles, okay, through those rough patches, man. All right? Because you learn how to manage money from being limited to being in poverty, man. Okay? You know how to become ingenuitive. You learn how to become ingenuitive, all right, by necessity, not having as much, man. Okay, got to making the best of what you got. So there's certain skills, that we learn, through suffering, man, through, being deprived, of being lack. So we can really, manage, the blessings that the Lord's getting ready to give, man. All right, it says all this is for your benefit. And as the Most High's grace reaches more and more people, there will be great thanksgiving, and the Most High will receive more and more glory. That is why we never give up. Though our bodies are dying, our spirits are being renewed day by day. And see, we're getting stronger in the spirit. You see, the Lord is constantly strengthening us in the spirit, man, and we're here, man. It's a lot going on. All right, I gotta, catch up on some things, man. I heard they try to knock Putin off. One of his limousines blew up. So they on high alert over there, man. And this is all, working in our favor as we always go into, man. And see, that's what strengthens our spirit. Like when things like that happen, that strengthens our spirit, man. Because that's the Lord causing things to happen to put this thing into another phase, man. So the timing of that, as I say, I gotta get into it. I've seen a few videos about how Yemen is, they haven't sunk, a U.S. aircraft carrier, okay? But they've pretty much knocked it offline as far as being able to be effective, okay? So everything is happening, all right? And all these events, see, when we hear about prophecies, it's just a jolt, of energy and joy that we feel in the spirit, man. So these bodies are perishing, but our spirit is getting stronger and stronger because these spirits are going to transition into new bodies. Okay? So that's why we pour into the spirit. Okay? Of course, we take care of these bodies that house these spirits, so we can be, productive as we can, because our spirit, has to have a abode, a dwelling in these bodies. Okay? But by default, these bodies are perishing, man. Okay? But the spirit is constantly being strengthened, man, until the time where Yahweh Shai. Okay? And this is the point, when you get down to verse 17, it says, for our present troubles are small and won't last very long. Yet they produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them and will last forever. Okay? So our present troubles are small compared to the payoff, man. Because there's certain, bets that you can place that you can put down very little and get back a lot. When the odds are real high, you bet on a major underdog. And see, Yahweh Shai is not even, mentioned when they speak about, the future of, when you go into the geopolitics, you study different analysts, and, when they speak, Yahweh Shai is not even mentioned. They speak about, Russia's, GDP and growing economy, and China's growing economy, and India, how these nations in the East, these BRIC nations are, stronger than these G7 nations. And so they go into all these, analytics, okay? But they don't even mention Yahweh Shai. And here it is, we're betting everything on Yahweh Shai, okay? So when you read it, says, yet they produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them and will last forever. Okay? So we're betting on something, this small moment in time that we're investing into Yahweh Shai is going to pay off forever. So it's like putting a very little in and getting a lot. And this lot going to keep giving, And that hundredfold going to keep multiplying. It's not going to stop. Okay? He's not going to hit the multiplication button one time in the kingdom. No. It's going to keep multiplying, man. Okay? Verse 18 says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal, man. Okay? So as we read about, the streets of gold, the windows of agate, okay, a little one becoming 1,000, a strong one, a small one, a strong nation, okay? As we read about these things, all right, it's not seen in the earth yet, okay? But you can look out, when you see, infrastructures, the bars, restaurants, the games, sports, the cars, you look out into the world, you can look out the window and physically see things. Well, this is a temporal setup. You look out the window, everything that you see is going to be a desert. You can go on a road trip from Florida to what's that state up there? Is it Seattle? Washington. Okay, go across the whole country. Well, guess what? Everything that you put your eyes on is temporal. It's going to be a desert. Okay, all the the infrastructure. Okay, the farmland, everything gonna be a desert. Okay, it's temporal. But the things that we read about that the earth hasn't seen yet, that's gonna be eternal, man. Okay? And we have to have that mindset. All right. So I end it here. Let's get this in Wisdom of Solomon. All right. I think that's the 3rd chapter. Yep. Yeah, let me get this real quick. This is Brother Yahweh, 1 Corinthians 2:9. But as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High have prepared for them that love Him. Okay, so we can't even fathom in these minds, what the Lord has for us, man. Like that's the magnitude of the blessing, all right, and the reward that Yahweh Shai is coming with, that we can't even fathom it in these bodies, man. We're gonna have to put on a new body just to really comprehend the blessing, man. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 1 said, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. Okay, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet their hope is full of immortality, man. You see, everything routes back to what? All right, that immortality, man. Okay, so into to the unbelievers, it's going to seem as if we're suffering for nothing, man. All right, as we embark on the straight gate, they're not going to be able to fathom, like, why are they going through this? Okay, why him? This guy, he has all this going on and he's going to lose it. Why is he doing this? This is this is madness. Okay, verse 5 it says, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for Himself. Okay, so we have a proven, the hour of temptation where we're going to be proven, we're going to be tried. And the Lord is going to put us, to the test if we really believe, man, as He did our forefather. And see, we have all those accounts, okay, that we can draw from and see how the Lord always, rewarded those that showed themselves faithful, man. Okay, so that's the point. Just wanted to get into that, man. That's what we on. We're betting on forever. This is what we're doing. All right, while the world, is scrambling, trying to, everyone trying to heal Babylon. Okay, let's make America great again. And, now niggas for Trump, and all right, he's trying to figure out, how to be dateable again. All this silly shit. We put everything on forever, man. Okay, so Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified. To the next time you say shalom.